you're in the music or entertainment industry, or you know somebody therein, invite them. Let us all stick together as we all learn how to grow together.
The Christopher Odiley Notebook on the More G's podcast.
Welcome to the Christopher Odiley Notebook. This is the ultimate podcast on the More G's Radio International, where we are learning everything about the music business. If you would like to get mentored in music business, sign up at moregs.com and join the More G's talent mentorship or music business mentorship program. My name is Christopher Odiley. I will be taking you on a journey into the music business world. Hello everybody. Welcome to another bumper episode of the Christopher Odiley Notebook on the More G's podcast, now streaming on radio.moregs.com. My name is Christopher Odiley, author and creator of the Christopher Odiley Notebook. Today, I've got another very interesting topic for you. Yes, before we get into it, don't forget to add value to your workshop, seminars, or any other talent development gatherings all over the world. I am available for booking. And for that, you can simply go to support.moregs.com for bookings inquiry. Yes, join me right now as I am going to take you into the world of music business. Without further ado, let's get to it. Today's topic is 5 great reasons why the music artist cannot and should not ignore the artist manager. 5 great reasons why the music artist cannot ignore the artist manager or undermine the services of talent representation in the music industry, most importantly as it relates to your music career. When I crafted this article, something that I actually wanted to post on my social media page at Chris Odiley on Twitter, then I realized that this is a great topic for the Christopher Odiley Notebook podcast, and this is purely a talent development topic. Hence, I have decided to script it into a beautiful article waiting for you to read on moregs.com on the blog section. It says 5 great reasons why the music artist cannot ignore the artist manager. They say that things have changed in the music industry just because we've got so many platforms, so many resources online that are available for the music artists to use to push their music career. But when I looked deeper into all of these things, then I realized that nothing actually changed that much in the music industry, because we're talking about distribution and all of these other things that are so much available everywhere. Music is everywhere on the internet. In reality, the business of music really didn't change that much. So most of the structures that were in place traditionally, they are still very much alive and in place. For example, the music artist manager or talent representation as a department or division in the music industry can never be ignored. As a music artist, you are busy with your creative works day in, day out in the studio. All right. So let's say the way some of the indie artists actually go about these things is that you just record a beat, you send it somewhere else for collab, or they drop their verse and you drop your verse, and boom, the track is ready, and you send it through to social media for free sharing, or you send it through to distribution platforms for distribution and all that. Everything is done with. Now, after doing all of that, what happened to your music career? Is that really going to translate into any form of official business returns? These are and many other aspects that makes me to say that nothing really changed that much, because at the end of the day, you really do need to come back to the music industry as is traditionally known. As an artist, before you even get started, you need the services of an artist manager. This is one of the traditional aspects of it. You need the services of artist manager or a talent representative, somebody who can help you, somebody who can guide you, somebody who can actually be with you from the very beginning of your music career. That is an artist manager. Just like every other business, everything that we do in our lives, we all need somebody to lean on. We all need some form of help or the other. Even if you're running a talk shop, for example, sometimes you need an assistant, somebody to assist you in actually placing your goods and all of these other ways that you are selling in the shelves rightly and helping you pack the loads and everything. So that's how it is. Even at the talk shop, you need an assistant. So the music artist definitely need an assistant, no matter how much of the resources that are out there at your disposal. That is why the workload of the artist manager is actually one of those important workload that are geared towards the success of the music artist, your career as an artist. Let's see how I broke this whole topic down. So now I started with the importance or the types of managers. What are the types of managers? Before we even understand that we cannot do with the artist managers, let us first of all break down the types of managers, the main ones, because music industry, like I always say, is as vast as the ocean. It's so big, it's so huge, and it's so endless and everything. So some of the times when you want to deal with the topics in music business, you definitely make sure that you take the main ones, the most vital ones, relevant to the topic that you are dealing with. So I have decided to come through with 5 types of artist managers. So these 5 types of artist managers are what we're going to be dealing with. Then we're going to be dealing with their resourcefulness, what they do in the music business, and the reason why the music artists cannot and not will be able to do anything right or progress or have a successful career without at least one of these 5 types of artist manager that we have here.
This is the Christopher Odiley Notebook, brought to you by Morges Records. Check out morges.com for more info.
So number 1 on the list, we have personal manager. We have picked personal manager as one of the key managerial duties of the music artist career. Personal manager. I also call it relationship manager. Yes, I call it relationship manager as well. The reason why I call it relationship manager is that this is the type of manager that handles all of your personal, things. This person is very close to you as an artist. This person has your back 24 hours. That is more or less like a chief of staff. I call him the chief of staff. The artist's personal manager is called. I regard him as a chief of staff. That without him, people can get through to you, or he is a gatekeeper. He is the one that opens the door for people to come through to you. When I mean people, I mean the business associates, because this personal manager, he's working with every other person as long as your music career is concerned, or as far as your music career is concerned. For the second part of him being a relationship manager is that he is the one most of the time who is in charge of most of your personal things, even including relationships, including family, including personal news. Anything that's going to come out of you definitely need to come through the personal artist manager. In the past, great artists like Usher himself, had actually worked with his mother as a personal manager. This is to tell you how big, how deep this personal manager is the reason, or the very reason why I call it relationship manager is this. Even Beyonce, at the early part of her career, they were having their father and their mother as their managers and all that. So this kind of manager is somebody that is not restricted to one aspect of your career. He or she is the one that is in charge of your career, because you are in charge of your creative works. In order to see that everything that you do comes right, you are in charge of your creative works. So the personal manager is the one that is in charge of actually the entire business of your music career. People has employed or has recruited, close people in the family members to become their personal managers or relationship managers. People have recruited their wives, their girlfriends, their brothers and sisters, their high school friends, and their parents. It works that way better because these are the people, most of the times, that actually, stay with you wherever you are. If you're going on a worldwide tour, they are with you. If you want to release a press release, they have to see it first. If the press want to contact you, they have to contact them first, because he is the one who knows your schedule and everything. He knows everything from your finance to your contract to everything. The personal manager is the one who knows everything. When people want to sign anything with you, all of these other people, they want to sign anything with you, the personal manager is right there with you. So the personal manager is apparently one of the most crucial managers that an artist actually need to get started with. And the number 2 one, which is the tour or road manager, like the name implies, is very simple. This is the person that is in charge of your tours. If you're coming from a Fortune 500 record label or record company, most of the times they already have tour managers and everything for you. So once your tour is arranged, the tour manager working with the company is in constant contact with your relationship manager. That's the very first one, the personal manager. So the schedule has come out, and the schedule of your tour and everything is issued to your relationship manager through this tour manager from probably your record label, or sometimes, or in most cases, if you're an indie artist, you might not be able to have or afford another manager in working together with your relationship manager. So if you are that indie enough, your relationship manager can do all of these other tour organizations. But in the meantime, if you are working with record labels that have all of the fortunes and all of the right department and everything, yes, your road manager or your tour manager is the one that is actually in charge of your tour from day one until you get to the tour properly. He arranges the logistics, ensure that transportations and all of this, logistics and equipment and bands and features and all of these other things that are all of this element that is going to put your performance together. The road manager is actually the one that's responsible to make sure that all of those things are complete. Then if you're an indie artist, then the road manager is actually feeding your personal manager with the right information, because he is the one in charge of the tour, ensuring that from sound to crew to backing vocalists to everything technical on your tour is well organized. So that is the road manager for you. That is number 2 on the list of the types of music artist managers. Then we have now the 3rd one, which is financial manager. Even if you're an indie artist, as long as your business or your music business is booming, you've got tours arranged by your tour managers, and everything is going all right and everything, which means finance is streaming in. So the financial manager is actually the one that handles all your financial situation. If you're an indie artist, music is your business, and besides performing and everything, you also have the team that actually working with you. So one of the most important thing in order for you to be prudent, for your finance to be well organized, is the financial manager. This financial manager takes care of your taxes. Let it start from the fix, anything, whatever that your music business needs. Even as if you're that kind of artist that has studios and you've got a tour coming up and you've got costumes that you want to buy or so many other things that you want to do with money. The financial manager is the one that's actually in charge. He receives the booking fees. He liaises with every member of the team to be able to understand what the team is required, or what your tour required, or what your recordings, what it requires apparently. Then he releases the finances that are much needed from your bank account to furnish any project. So financial manager is very, very crucial, especially when it comes to the issue of taxation and issue of managing your account properly. The books, your accounting books and everything has to tally. How many people you pay, how much is coming in. All of those expenditures and income according to the accounting terminology. This is the income and expenditures. So the financial manager is actually the one that's going to have to help you to put all of those terminologies in the right path, so that when there is need, or whenever there is need for your account to be audited by any firm or by any institution, your financial manager has to actually make sure that all the financial terminologies and processes has been fixed, so that your financial situation is not or will never be in jeopardy once you have a proper financial manager hired into your team to help you manage your finances. Yes, that's financial manager for you. Very crucial. Talking about the numbers, talking about the mullahs and the dollars. The financial manager is quite necessary. Remember, your relationship manager might not have financial experience. So this is why it is very important that we all have financial manager. You can actually hire a firm like that you call in. So it's like as if you might just have somebody that's sitting in your room as a financial manager. You have a firm that you have hired that you always send through everything that is related to finance, all the financial queries. You send it through. You redirect your business partners or associates through to that person, and that person get all of the paperwork and everything done as far as your finance is concerned.
The Christopher Odiley Notebook on the More G's podcast.
This is the Christopher Odiley Notebook, brought to you by Morges Records. Check out morges.com for more info.
Then now we have number 4, which is brand manager. Brand manager is very, very important as well, because remember, you are in the entertainment business. And as far as you are in the entertainment business, the brand, your artist's career as a whole, yourself as an artist, you are calculated as a brand. And who else help you to put you together as a brand is your brand manager. The brand manager ensures that yourself, is well positioned as a brand, and he sources and manages or handles all of the brand deals, all of the endorsement deals that will be coming through your way, all of the partnership deals that will be coming through from every other sources, as long as it's related to your images, like commercial endorsements, all of that. Your brand manager is the one that actually get you together, put all of them together, either outsource them and get them fixed for you, so that yourself as a brand have the opportunity of rendering those services, of being, for example, brand ambassadors to other brands, to other companies. So your brand manager is the one that is in charge of that. He makes sure that your image, your public relation is well sorted out. Your brand manager can be able to have, all of the public relation people. Your brand manager ensures that you are well positioned as a marketable brand. Preserving the integrity of your image is one of the crucial aspects of your brand manager, because if you have an image or a name that is tainted out there in the public eye, you will not be having endorsement deals, you will not be having great music licensing deals and all that. So your brand manager ensure that your public image is well intact. Your public integrity, let's use that word, that term, is well intact, so that you are attractive to brands, because his job or her job is to make sure that you are attractive to other brands, so that there will be streams of brand endorsements coming through your way as an artist. Yes, that is the job of a brand manager for you. Very, very crucial. If you cannot employ someone as a brand manager, your relationship manager should be able to help you, to secure the services on a part-time basis, at a per call basis, or per any format that you want to make that arrangement, that you have a brand manager somewhere who actually oversees your brand status. Yes, that is it. That is the job of a brand manager. He can be able to work with your relationship manager to ensure that you have a positive brand image before the public, before the world, so he can be able to secure lucrative deals for you as it relates to you, the music artist, as a brand. Yes, beautiful one on that one. Beautiful one on that one. On the brand manager. Now we have the fifth one. Fifth one is the booking manager. The booking manager, or simply translate into a booking agency. Yes, I think it's even more easy if we can use the term booking agency, because if we say booking manager, which means we are sometimes thinking that we should task ourselves with hiring somebody else who is handling our bookings. No, you can actually get registered to some booking agencies, because booking agencies are all over the place. Like Morgie's Talent Booking Agency is one of the talent booking agencies that's responsible for booking the indie artists, and we even get hit up by upmarket clients to outsource, mainstream artists to book for their events or book for any public appearances, or for commercial use as well. So you have the opportunity as an artist to have your services, your services as a performing artist shared with somebody whom we regard as a booking manager. So this booking manager is somebody who is always connected in this situation. He or she has contacts of people who always requesting the services of an artist to perform or to appear in endorsement and all of those. Everything that regarding booking for the artist, the booking manager handles all of that. Working in close contact and understanding with your personal relationship manager, then he's able to run, or he or she is able to run your schedule, because he receives bookings from the client. He negotiates the bookings. He or she runs your calendar for events and for endorsement and for gigs, for tours and everything. So this is the one person or firm who understands your booking schedule, who runs and manages your time. That is your business, apparently. This is very crucial. So this work, he or she works with your relationship manager to be able to sync your schedule, so that your schedule do not clash with other upcoming appointments. So your booking manager is very, very important. Like I said, how to get a booking manager. If you are indie artist and you have no resources, or you in that like 100% busy enough to hire a booking manager that is in your office 24 hours, many, or running your bookings, you can actually check yourself into some offices of some talent agencies or talent booking agencies like Mortgage Talent Agency, Mortgage Talent Booking Agency. We can be able to help you and manage your bookings on your behalf, working closely with your relationship or personal manager to achieve a thorough booking plan for you as a music artist. My take on this, the personal manager is very key. It's somebody that you should actually have from the beginning of your career, even from the day that you want to start recording a single or EP or album, the day that you have decided that you want to put something out. And then before you put it out, you already have somebody that you're working closely with. Please don't mistake this kind of manager to be a producer or somebody who makes beats or writes songs for you. No, he's not. He's not even in the technical stream of things. He's just about the business of your career as a music artist. He works with all of these other managers that I've just outlined. You know, if you are signed to a medium-sized record label, for example, who has all of these other managers like financial managers and booking department and A&R and all of these other managerial departments that are associated with the music industry. If you are associated with any record label that can be able to do that for you, yes, that's great. But if you're an indie artist and you have no luxury of hiring all of these other people on a permanent basis, your personal relationship manager could be or should be enough in the meantime. He works with all of these other managers to run your music career as a business. So definitely you are safe with your personal or relationship manager as an indie artist. If you want to book me for any of your gig, any of your talent development gig or motivational workshop as it concerns music business, yes, I am available for bookings. Go straight to support.mortgages.com. And don't forget, the article on this is right available at mortgages.com on the blog section, where I always pen down and craft all of these beautiful articles that can help you inspired, motivated, and improve on your music business IQ. Yes, don't forget, my name is Christopher Odiley. Until next time, peace!